To talk about is Mason Plumlee versus Nick Richards, which has been the big topic of discussion within the fandom since the beginning of the season. And Nick Richards took his big jump from his what we assume would probably be his last year with the team this year. He's actually made a huge jump and actually looks as if he's ready to be the starting center for this team. And if you are like me and many others, you feel as though Nick Richards has probably, since the first 5 games of the season, it's been clear that he deserves to be the starter of the Charlotte Hornets. But like, let's take a little dive into the numbers to see just exactly how different these guys are. So as of right now, Mason Plumlee currently plays 26 minutes to Nick Richards 19 minutes, 9 points and 9 rebounds to Nick Richards, almost 10 points but only 6 rebounds. Player efficiency rating that goes in favor of Nick Richards, and as well as the true shooting percentage. So Nick Richards himself has, in his shorter time that he spent on the court, has been an overall more impactful player than Mason Plumlee. Now, I know a lot of people may look at these numbers and be like, oh, well, but Mason has the assists. He has the assists. Anybody that pays attention to this team knows that those assists are done in vain and much to the chagrin of everybody in Hornets Nation, because me as well as everybody else hates when Mason Plumlee gets a rebound and thinks he's Mason Kidd. Because, dude, you are not Mason Kidd whatsoever. So he gets the rebound. He thinks he turns into Nikola Jokic, and he starts to initiate the offense. And oftentimes, the defense allows him a lane to the basket against a smaller defender, knowing that once he gets there, he'll more than likely dish the ball out to a defender that's already tightly or closely guarded, and there's no hope of an actual open shot. And he just wasted motion. He just wasted a possession. And this is just what Mason Plumlee is known for doing. And I absolutely hate that. His turnover percentage is more than twice of that of Nick Richards because he chooses to initiate so much. Now, another reason why I personally feel like Mason Plumlee should be moved to the bench is because when LaMelo Ball comes back, there isn't going to be as much of a need for him to be a initiator of the offense and play that point center role where he tries to actually get assists and start the offense through him. We'll actually have our primary ball handler back on the court, and there will be no need for Mason Plumlee to be there. So that means that Nick Richards can actually slide into that starting role, and we can actually see what the chemistry between him and LaMelo can actually be like. Nick Richards runs the floor harder. He's more effective on defense, and to my eye, he gets more blocks. But like, with that being said, man, I personally believe that Nick Richards, and I said this in a breakdown previously, will be the starting center for this team before Christmas, because there's absolutely no reason why he wouldn't be.